So this is how things work. So I'm walking the property, looking at it. Great looking deal. So like I said, the broker on the deal, I've never met him in person. He sends me stuff. I wasn't in on this deal. I didn't get sent this deal. Just happened to be there, and I was being nosy. Asked was he the manager and if he had any information on the rents, and it turns out it just happened to be the broker that I've been in connection with. Just hadn't met in person, so that's on me. But anyways, the point is, great property. Like, this is the perfect example of great property, not so great location. I'm not sold on the location. I'm not sold on that. So will this property continue to be valuable to people and continue to rent? Absolutely. So this property will probably always be full. It's probably the nicest property in the neighborhood on the street at this size, right? There's bigger properties that are just as nice, but this is a more community style property. And because of it, it's always going to be full. People are always going to rent here. This is one of those deals that'll be a legacy property for someone who buys it. For us, the fun, I don't believe if we were to get a property like this, I'd want more properties in this neighborhood, because the name of the game is to control as many properties in the location as I can, right? Like, the goal, if I've got an 80 unit building here, is at some point to have at least 200, 300, 400 units in this one area, this one market, so I can begin to control the rents. So, you know, the question always on any deal is deal or no deal. Do I love the deal? Is it worth it? Really, do I love it? First, number one rule, do I love the deal? No. I love the property, but I do not love the location. I can't make sense of it. So, you know, that said, I do need to know what it trades for. I do need to be in contact with the broker that we've met in person, me walking the property unattended, which may not go well, but whatever. Like, I'm aggressively pushing hard here to do this. So that said, it's important, you know, for you guys to kind of see what it takes. You hear me say it all the time. This is not a part-time job. This is a full-time job. You need to be boots on the ground. Me and my investor relations guy, Ross, are just talking about this. You know, this also needs to be a commitment of saying, hey, look, like, I need to know what properties traded for. I need to know what's sold in our buy box, whether we bought it, whether we didn't. Like, look, there's a school right here. Sorry to kind of change subjects, but literally right across from the school. What school is this? Southwest Middle. So it's a middle school. But anyways, you know, you need to know what properties sell for, trade for, what went on the market, whether you bought it or whether you didn't. Doesn't mean I won't buy it later. Doesn't mean I won't look at it later. But the whole part about this is it's not part-time. So my suggestion always, get with somebody who's doing this like me full-time. Whether you can do it full-time, invest with somebody, invest with me, call our office, get in contact with me, schedule a call. But we're doing this all the time, man. Look, invest with me, man. Let me go to work for you. This is what I do, and I promise you, you will not lose. Like, I hate to lose, so if we're doing stuff together, I'm going to put us in a situation to win all the time. So, deal or no deal on that property? No deal. I do love the property, but I do not love the location, and I think it's going to come into play later where it may become a heavy management lift to make sure that any occupancies get full. They're full now, but, again, that's work. All right, man. You guys have a great day today. Again, this is Victor Bell from the Bell Zone on our episode of Deal, No Deal, where I'm actually out taking a look at properties that are actually on the market. And I'll also follow up. I think that thing is probably going to trade. That's about 80 doors. It'll probably trade at about 20, I'd say about 22, 24 million. That's what I think it's going to trade at. I'll follow up with you and give you an update if that actually hits that number, but pretty sure it will.